Hello, everyone. I hope you're doing well and have an incredible day. I am here to do an intuitive card reading to see what messages, insights, and guidance the universe has for us. So let's take a look at the cards and see what comes up for today. Okay, so we have first quarter moon in Taurus, release control. That's a big one. That's a big one. That can be so very hard. We want to be in control of things. I know with my family, they try to control basically everyone and everything, and it usually backfires and blows up in their face, and then they get even more upset and angry and frustrated, and that makes them want to control things even more, and it's just this cycle that keeps playing out more and more and more. And it's what I was telling someone towards the beginning of this year when they were having this rigid controlling energy. It's hey, what kind of energy are you bringing to this? You can't really control everything. You want to be a little more flexible because, if you're too rigid, if you're too controlling and closed off, you're like the tree branches in a storm. We live in a very stormy area. There's been plenty of storms because it's like that tornado season. There's been tornado warnings and all that going off lately. And all these branches come down every single time. There's just flooded. Sometimes whole trees come up. It's a hot mess. But I pointed out, if you're flexible like bamboo and you're adaptable, you will go with the flow. You will bend and not break. You won't snap in half because you're flexible. And so I tried to point that out to her. She just ended up doubling, tripling, quadrupling down, getting all aggressive with me. How, of course, she's going to be controlling. It's her livelihood. It matters to her. And she wasn't getting the message I was trying to share with her. I wasn't saying not to care. I wasn't saying not to put any effort. I wasn't saying, just to give up on everything. It doesn't matter. That's not what I was going at. It was the control aspect, because at the end of the day, the only thing we can control is how we choose to show up in this world and how we choose to perceive things. How we, the stories that we choose to tell ourselves, the narratives that are going on about our lives. We get to control that. Outside circumstances, things like the weather, other people, traffic, we're not in control of that. So we really need to release this need for control, because it's not helping us. It's just hindering us, and it's even harming us because we're getting so frustrated and angry and resentful because we can't control things. And honestly, having that strong need for control isn't very healthy either, because you're just limiting and closing yourself off to so many things, and these narratives of how you apparently know best, and this is what you need to be happy, and it needs to be this way and that way, and if it's not, it's horrible and life ending and all these things. But the universe knows better. The universe knows all of the different components in play. The universe knows what we want and how to best help us. And sometimes what we think we want, how we're trying to control the outcome to be, is not actually what we want, and it will not actually bring us the happiness we think. The universe knows there's something better for us. So if we can release that control, if we can be more open and flexible and adaptable, all of these blessings can come in, and the universe can guide us to where we really want and need to be. So release that control. Be mindful of how you show up. Make choices of integrity for that, because that is something in your control and it matters. But when it comes to controlling life as a whole and all these other parts that are in play, you can't control them. So stop wasting your time, energy, and effort. It'll be better spent elsewhere. Anyhow, that's today's message. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day. Please take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.